Hello and welcome to the HPCL Rajasthan Refinery Limited, a 9 million metric ton refinery cum petrochemical complex at Pachpadra, Badmer. In this series, we are going to bring to you beautiful and inspiring episode from this mega refinery cum petrochemical complex, also famously known as the Jewel of the Desert. In the first episode, we have with us Miss Neha Tiwari, who has been working with us for last 1.5 years. So Neha, how are you and how are you feeling here?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us something about your experience here and tell us your journey, your story about us.
So I joined this refinery in December 2023 and I've joined here as a fresher and I've been working in this cryogenic, as you can see, this is the compressed air and cryogenic nitrogen plant. And I've been working here for almost 1.5 years now and it has been a very memorable experience for me. I think this is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Because this is something that you're going to see from the very grassroots of the beginnings. And the plant that you see right now is the plant that is the base of the entire pre-commissioning and commissioning process of this entire complex.
Okay.
So I think it's a privilege for me to be here.
So you passed out from which college?
I'm from Indraprasth University in Delhi and then I went to IIT Kharagpur.
Okay.
And then I got an opportunity to work here and I couldn't resist myself. I thought a project like this is once in a lifetime opportunity, so I wanted to be here and get the experience.
So you saw this refinery project right from desert to this state?
Yes, absolutely. I've been working in this unit and I've been seeing this unit grow from the very beginning.
Okay.
So I think this is something that I can relate to. This is something that I understand very well and it is something that I'm going to keep with me for the rest of my life.
So that's a very nice, inspiring story of yours. So मतलब दिल्ली और उत्तराखंड से लेके राजस्थान, तो कैसा मतलब फीलिंग कैसा है आपका?
लाइफ में सब कुछ एक्सपीरियंस करना जरूरी है, तो हमने कहा कि पहाड़ भी देख लिए, शहर भी देख लिए, तो अब रेगिस्तान भी देख लेते हैं. और यहाँ पे भी एक रिफाइनरी बन रही है, ये अपने आप में एक अजूबा है, जैसे आपने बोला इट्स अ जूल ऑफ द डेजर्ट. सो इट इज़ अ मार्वेलस. आई थिंक इट वुड ग्रेटली कंट्रीब्यूट टू द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ दिस रीजन इन राजस्थान एंड बाय एक्सटेंशन टू द एंटायर कंट्री. सो आई फील लाइक इट्स अ प्रिविलेज फॉर मी to be a small part of this big contribution to the country.
So thank you Neha, you explained that how you have come from दिल्ली और देहरादून से उत्तराखंड से आप यहाँ आई और राजस्थान में you are contributing to this project and making this project successful. So now I will talk about something about your unit, the unit in which you are working. So tell us something about it.
So as you can see, this is my unit in general. We get a good view of it. So what this unit is basically the spine of the entire pre-commissioning and commissioning procedure of the entire complex.
Okay.
What we are doing is we are moving towards the first step towards pre-commissioning.
Okay.
So we produce plant air, instrument air and nitrogen, which are very essential for running, everyday running of the entire complex.
Okay. So we can hear a hum continuously coming from. So what is this hum?
So this hum is basically the hum of pre-commissioning,
Okay.
I would say.
Oh.
So this hum, it began a few months ago.
Okay.
And from there on, we have started the pre-commissioning of the entire refinery and petrochemical complex area.
Okay.
So we are doing very critical activities as of now, which includes cardboard blasting and blowing, which is basically the clearing up of the entire lines and the essential equipments within the complex.
Okay. Okay, nice. That's very high tech, I would say. So the next thing that I would want to ask you, because this is a very male-dominated sector, and as a lady officer, what are the challenges and opportunities that you are finding it here, and how is the company nurturing you?
So being a lady officer on field, first of all, I'd like to say that if you're on the field, you're not a male or a female, you're an engineer, and you're supposed to work like that. But despite that, being a female officer, yes, we face a lot of challenges. Male officers also face a lot of challenges, but we also see a lot of problems in our everyday life, and I think the company has been very accommodating and understanding of the same. So there are challenges. This is a very remote location. The weather conditions, as you can experience, are very harsh. There are extreme noises. This is just a fraction of what we are about to hear in a few months.
Okay.
So yes, there are problems and we are dealing with it, but that is what our job is. As engineers, it's about taking problems and solving them.
Right. Very beautifully put across. So one final question that I want to ask you, if you want to give a piece of message to the young girls who are aspiring to make their mark in engineering, a lot of young girls who are not willing to take mechanical engineering or chemical engineering, and what is their future, and these kind of projects, how does that change their career and their perspective in life in general?
when I came here, I also had a very drastic change of perspective, and I would like to suggest all the young girls similarly that if you're interested in science, if you're interested in engineering, just go for it. Gender basically doesn't matter, and the life is changing these days. The environment, the society, and the mindset of people is changing constantly. So you should just go ahead, deep dive into all these things, and you'll explore. There's a lot more than just the gender biases across. And I'd like to say, if you're interested in engineering and science, just come with us. Come help us break those glass ceilings that we're all talking about.
Thank you very much, Neha. Such a beautifully put up messages, across your interview, and I think this will inspire a lot of people across the gender to take up engineering, to take up projects like this, and come to these projects and contribute for nation building. So that's all from the first episode of Spirit of HRRL, and we thank Ms. Neha Tiwari for joining this beautiful conversation, and I'm sure stories like this will inspire a lot of people, and like this we are going to bring more such stories. So stay tuned. Namaskar. Jai Hind.